So it's summer time pretty much throughout North America. And one of the worst things you could do at this time of year is to sort of leave things to your contractor, or sometimes even at the beginning with your designer, and just sort of take off on a vacation somewhere. I mean, I get it. I mean, especially if you have family and so on, you want to just sort of take off and enjoy the summer because it's such a short period of time. But the problem with that is that there are so many misunderstandings and disasters happen when people go rushing off on vacations. And I get stories every single summer that comes along for many, many years for that very reason. When you're in the middle of a $500,000 project, whether you're building a custom home or you're adding on an addition and such, it's not really a great idea just to sort of take off for long periods of time, even especially during the summer. I mean, yeah, there are opportunities that you can do it in, and that you can go for a 2 or 3 day weekend vacation, but somebody who goes and leaves the project in the hands of their trusted contractor and such, which in all fairness, it's nothing to say badly about the contractors doing the work, because they're only following your lead, your instructions, what you've left them with. And to come back after 2 weeks and then go, well, that's not exactly what I had in mind. and then expect them to pick up the cost in changing it is not necessarily fair. I just had a situation like this happen just last week, in fact. A design I had worked on, the contractor was doing a great job. The owner left and just sort of left it in their hands, and they came back and there were serious parts of the project that were not up to what the expectations were. And so there was a lot of disappointment and a lot of changes that had to be made to sort of correct things. And it was very expensive, and it wasn't expensive for the contractor because they're getting paid to make those changes on your behalf, because they're not going to take the fall of it. It was expensive for the owner. So if you're starting a project this summer, stick around at least till closer to the end.